People say that the soft way to Mozart is just another approach, alternative approach to teach how to read music. I have to disagree, because this is just another completely different foundation in order to read. And we took the main principle of this foundation from the progress that we made in teaching kids how to read books. Take a look at this picture. It is ABC for kids, the year 1590. This way kids had to learn how to memorize each letter and how to deal with so many lines by drills, and more drills. It's only abstract information. And without teacher, kids won't be able to learn alphabet. It was just in 16th century this way. In music learning, we have to deal with at least 5 lines and more than 5 spaces at a time. So many music innovators try to make it easier for our eyesight. But it is impossible because our eyesight learned how to deal with 1 line at a time. Even this quite entertaining approach won't work. We could put lines as far away from each other as we can, but still our eyesight, as I said, used to deal with 1 letter, with 1 line at a time. And I will provide a parallel how it was in history of teaching how to read books. Believe it or not, this is a children's book. Authors placed, as you see, a lot of lines here of the words. They believe that picture would help kids to understand what's said on the left hand. Sorry guys, it doesn't work. The end of 19th century, the primer level book for teaching how to read. The end of 19th century, as I said. Again, a picture that explains this story. But how many kids today can learn by this book, with this primer level, how to actually read? We have more pictures on the list, but again, so many lines of words that kids cannot deal with them. They have to memorize each poem at the time. It's quite entertaining. And they see the picture, what is this poem about? Also entertaining. But how to connect the words with letters on this text, it's a very difficult task for the child. I would not recommend kids of 21st century to learn this way how to read. I doubt that without any adult they would be able to figure out each letter, how to spell them, and pictures are not much of the help here. This is beginning of 20th century. Quite a breakthrough. Now the words are mixed with pictures. Pictures is something concrete, something we can rely on. It's something like from our experience. We know what apples are, what butterflies are, plums or cherries. And now the text, it's not many lines as you see, and text mixed with the pictures. I see cherries, I have apples, etc. So now you see that in this approach, teachers of this century were trying to balance personal experience, speech memory, and abstract letters. And as you see, the very big breakthrough is small amount of lines on the page. This is a very big step ahead of towards our ABC. Now we see a huge letter A, pictures that connected with this letter A, and different words which start with letter A. B the same and C the same. Beginning of 20th century. Now big letter D, dog, and small story. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 large lines, large print. We are reading a story to a child and he connects his speech memory, dog, with the abstract letter D and able to memorize at least one letter at a time. Most recent picture. Only one line of words. Baseball, B. Now kids can easily relate. Abstract letter B with something, with their personal experience. They know what B is, they know how to say B, they know how to say baseball, bat, and ball. So they connect their personal experience with abstract letters. This is how we teach our kids to read today. The similar approach we are using in our program Soft Way to Mozart. We didn't make any revolution in music notation. We didn't change any note, any line. We just made this elementary presentation similar to this picture. Kids can concentrate on only one line of word at a time. And it's very, very concrete. Red, blue, brown, green. They see the picture, they play. This presentation is very similar to that. It's half concrete, half abstract information. Now we kind of force the child or beginner to count lines and space and rely on lines and space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we mix abstract and we mixed concrete. It's in balance. This way or that way. Here on this presentation we help child, we use the big print like here, and we added more abstract information, and the child already getting used to abstract music notes. Here we go. Now our children are ready to read the original text. So as you see, all these formats that we use is the same like ABC books, pictures books, then chapter books, and then novels. And even the music text like this, for eyesight of any beginner, is a novel because it has so many lines and so many spaces that the beginner's eyesight is really confused. So now you have to decide for yourself. Drills, more drills, or just the natural approach that we use in public schools in order to teach kids how to read.